Okay, G, a lot of people are trying to get fit for, the New Year's resolution, but you're also trying to get healthy. And Shauna Thomas is here with the first Meal Prep Monday of the year with some healthy foods to help us get everything sort of in full circle, whether it's fitness, eating right, all that kind of thing.
Absolutely. And I mean, when we think of salads, a lot of the time we think boring, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, right? And you don't have to. So I have a couple of tips first when you're thinking about salads in general, because we do sort of lean towards salads in the new year. First is really dry your lettuce and your veggies, because otherwise they can get really soggy. It also invites bacteria into the fridge, right? So we want to make sure that we're really drying those out.
Do you need to use a spinner, or
spinners are great? They're absolutely great. If you don't have one though, you can just dry it in paper towel or like a cloth or whatever, and actually keep it in paper towel in your fridge. The other one is don't dress your salad in advance. It can get really soggy and gross, and then you're less likely to eat it, right? Nobody likes that. The other thing, and I'm going to show you today, is not to depend on lettuce, right? There's so many other things you can add into your salads to make it more inviting, satisfying. And then the last thing, of course, is think about what you can add instead of what you can take out. So a lot of resolutions are like, I'm going to stop eating this and stop eating that, right? And instead, I want you to think about adding more nutrients, adding more color, adding more flavor, and that way you will be more satisfied and happy with your meals. It's a great way to think about it.
That's one of your tips for other things before in terms of eating healthy. Don't think about like take it away. Add these, because once you get full on them, you won't want to eat the crappier stuff necessarily.
Exactly.
I like that, Shauna. Okay.
For sure.
You've brought in some beautiful salads, and I was all about making salads this holiday season. Like I threw together some squash with pickled. I've never pickled red onions before, and I did that.
They're so good.
They're so delicious. But what you brought in looks amazing, starting with this green goddess salad.
So this started as sort of a TikTok trend, the green goddess salad, and it was just like chopped really finely vegetables like cabbage, green onions, cucumber. What I did was I sort of plumped it up a little bit with a few more greens, and I just found sort of what I could in my fridge. So it's snap peas, green peas, frozen green peas I threw in there. I have iceberg lettuce and cabbage for a little bit of texture. And then what I do, and this is great for meal prep, is you make that mix first, and you can keep that in the fridge for up to 4 to 5 days, which is fantastic. And then you take out what you need and then dress it. So like I was saying, right, we don't want that soggy dressing. So the dressing really is everything for this one, the green goddess dressing. It starts with olive oil, lemon, apple cider vinegar, some garlic, nothing too crazy. But then you're adding in tons of leafy greens, whatever you have in your fridge. So I had parsley, cilantro, dill,